1, 2, 3, 4. That is 300 units of energy capable a day. Or, well, more than per day, but that's good. That's a decent storage amount. I wish there was like capacitor banks where these didn't have to hold the energy, but you had like a battery connected here, or a capacitor connected here, power storage medium. But all that power concentrates into this power transmitter, which then goes over to my base, which is very simple. It is the simplest base I could make. It was initially just the T compartment, the two I compartments. Then I went and got myself the materials to make the moon pool. I am so happy to have this. This is power right here for my Sea Moth, which, as you'll notice, I have the upgrade console and have painted it red and as close to gold as I could manage. Still working on the interior, trying to get it something of a leather brown, kind of. But it's hard for me to dial that in exactly. Maybe if I... Okay, let's try that, and... Ooh. Hey, you know what? Kind of a cream interior almost? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing anyway. I like that. I like the cream interior. That is a lovely color. I just need some of the lithium I gathered in the previous episode. And that will allow me to make some storage modules. But what I'm really after is the depth module, which I thought needed lithium. It doesn't. It just needs an ingot and some glass, and I happen to have 7 chunks of titanium, and I know where to get more. But, more importantly...
All systems online.
Oh, I love that sound. That is a beautiful voice. I'll be posting a thing on Twitter by the time this is up, and I'll be naming the Sea Moth in the next episode. And I'd like you all to maybe vote on my Twitter. I might make a poll here as well. But, little trick I know. Don't go in from that end, go in from this end. You use a tiny bit more oxygen, but you go inside, open the door without grabbing the handle directly. I'm telekinetic, folks, that's the thing. Riley is a psychic. Neat. I'm so glad that doesn't use power. Alright, flashing lights warning in 3, 2, 1, flash. And on the PlayStation controller, it normally has, I think, I'll check just after this, the light on the sides of it have turned red, which I think is cool. There we go. And when you... Oh, it happens when you take the cutter out. When you don't have it out, hot! It turns blue. How's that for a thing? Lightweight, high-capacity tank. Memory is telling me that uses lithium. Oh, I was hoping to find this. Battery charger. Thank you. What is in here? Water. Check. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. We need the titanium, so you know what? I'm looking for titanium. There's my titanium. More titanium. Sealed door. Desk, okay. Not having to worry about power or oxygen because I got a portable source is a great thing. Why is my flashlight not on the hotbar? Whatever. Look at how uncaring I am, but I only have 12 seconds left. Because this was in range of 5 seconds, or less than 5 seconds. Okay, I think I grabbed some water. Yeah, I grabbed some water. I'll fix that up. Laser cutter, repair tool. Repair tool makes your controller flash, multiple colors. I think kind of a mix between white, yellow, and orange. Right now that I'm in the Sea Moth, it's turned light blue, kind of aqua blue I'd describe. Oh man, the ability to do this is just, let's see, do I have... That's enough to make what I need, so... I can go this way, glass. Yeah, I can make glass. Scanner room, right. I forget very easily what's what in this game. I'm sitting here thinking, did I just see what I think I saw? No, that's scanner room, which I have. I wish I'd jumped out on the other side of this, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Oh, and would you look at that? I wish you could set this, because you can't set it to this bigger cup or the double. Thank you, Mr. Coffee Box. Model 4.0 of the Altera Corp. Real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. We're not in America, let's be honest. This is 46B water. Cup of Joe. Well, not even a cup of Joe. What would you... Cup of... trying to think of an Italian name. Cup of Giovanni. Oh, look at how fast that recharges. 5 in just a few seconds. 2 pieces of glass. 2 pieces of glass. Yeah, get out of my way. That I can do.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for transmissions from other life pods.
Prawn upgrades, check. Torpedoes, check. Vortex or gas torpedoes. I was about to say, I could go grab that thing, but I don't have the materials for it. Let's deploy this before I put the upgrade in. Because we're heading back over here.
Systems online.
I love games with mobility. I think that's one of the reasons I love Subnautica so much. Mobility. The ability to go up, down, left, right, any direction I choose. I'm using my earbuds instead, so that's kind of... Let's increase my cursor speed just to 2.0. Oh, characters per second. I'm sitting here. Brain, you need to start working with me on this. Ambient volume. Right thumbstick to lower and modify volume. Music volume. Let's turn the master volume down just a touch. Color grading, no. Horizontal and vertical. Let's set that to 4.5 apiece and... Okay, out of water. Oh, that's a little better. That's not where I want it. It's just a little loud in my ears with these. You're telling me I didn't modify that? Yeah, my ears are just the tiniest bit sensitive. I don't know what the deal is. But let's head on back to our little home. And since we're naming the Sea Moth, I just call it Haven because that's one of my go-to names for places. You'll notice, I believe, in my They Are Billions playthrough, that's what I call the town of Haven. Because, you know, safe haven. It's a place of safety. So you know, if you think of a better name, and I agree that it's a better name, that is a massive qualifier, then I will change the name of my little base to something else. Okay, let's take silver, a couple of chunks of magnetite. Okay. Oh, you know what? We have what we need to make a battery charger. What do I need for a battery charger? Wiring kit and copper wire. I think I have what I need to make this. Oh, darn it, I'm out of copper wire. I don't have enough material for copper wire. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I most certainly am not. Okay, we now have a battery charger at the base in several minutes. Or in a couple of minutes. Oh, that is so good. That is so very, very good. Let's see, take that and the bleach, the ruby from there. Eventually I'll make a trash can and just, you know, destroy those. But now that we have more power to work with, more storage capacity, which should be quite nice to have. Some coral. And more quartz. Okay, now that we have all of that, that's all the materials I can hold for now. Let's go back and make 2 storage containers. Because lithium is pretty common in some places. You go into the underwater cave and there's a couple other places you can get lithium by the pound almost. Well, I don't know how much these units of lithium are lithium weight. You'd think it'd slow you down to have a full suit full of the stuff. But no, it's not. I might up the color on the interior just a little. I do like cream. I want it to be brown leather because it's like, you know what? I'm the only person. I'm the captain of the ship, acting captain. So you know what? I will take just a little useful thing. One of my fingernails has a very slight rough spot, and I don't like that. So while I'm doing this, if it takes a bit to make these, it's always the titanium. It is always the titanium. Oh, I don't even have enough for a second compartment. That is just sad. But it does mean we have enough to make the battery charger, which is a more important thing at the moment. Because if you don't have power, you're going to have problems. Wish you could just take the battery out while you're holding something, while you've got it in your inventory, and I don't need this ever again, pretty much. So I'll put you in the middle locker. Eventually, one of my plans is I'm going to make a, it'll probably be, I'm thinking, right over here, maybe, or right over there, maybe, and I'll just have 3 lockers side by side, maybe 4. One for food, one for water, one for gear. Labeled as exactly as such. So for this, I'll put the lithium in, and the magnetite and the ruby and all. One for copper, I'll put the precious metals in here. And you know what? I'll put these in there because I can. Forget it. It's just an all-purpose locker. An all-purpose locker. I don't care. I'm not looking toward... Okay. Oh, I had some... okay, so had some lead in there. I will turn the fish into water later because that takes time to do. For now, let's make 2 of those. And put the bladderfish over there. We now have all we need for a full hotbar. We will put the knife in slot 1. Okay, that there. There. That should be pretty good. And I don't even need one of these things, but I'm going to have it anyway because, you know, why the heck not? Okay, switch you out, my little friend. Ah, look at that. And now we're going to head back to that... I was about to say we're going to head back to the cave, but you know what? Let's head over to this place because now we have a laser cutter. There's a couple of those sealed doors that can't open, and I have a laser cutter to slice those open. So let's just go and do that. And if you ever watch me in some games, you'll notice I'm a very, very careful player with things. I play defensively in pretty much all things. But that's just how I like things. You know, survivability is my #1 priority. Trying to think of a good example. If I'm playing a game where I'm fighting and have the ability to heal without needing a spell or an item, I will prioritize that as the #1 thing I add to every piece of equipment. I'm going to go over to those arms as well, the torpedo arms. Hot! And hello, my friend. And that looks like a power soul charger off to my left. And you know what it is. Well, that's going to be so useful later. And you are reinforced dive suit. Oh, that is a very useful thing. A bench, okay. I have no food and just, well, while I'm here, while in the menu. Okay, and then the other one has a door I have to open that way. That is 8 titanium just sitting there for the taking. Well, 6 titanium right here. And then, bounce my head off that real quick because I have the opportunity to. Always grab titanium where you have it if you have the means to store it. There was another one over here somewhere. Where was it? Well, not important in the immediate. Oop. Oh, looks like we got a message. I really want to do this so that I don't get the sunbeam blown up. I don't want that on my conscience. So I'm not going to be checking that radio too often. You know, I'll check it once I shut down a certain thing. Once I've hit the end game. Once I have that. Only have the few seconds here. I have a space pen. I might make it. If you want, I'll give you a picture of it on Twitter. It's this really awesome pen that can write like underwater or even in in space, as the name would imply. Cyclops fire suppression. Because I am so concerned about constantly setting a vehicle I don't have on fire. Thanks. Oh, whatever. You know, if it saves me eventually, I'd like to have the option. If I never use it, fine. If I end up needing it, I'll be glad I have it. Also, one of my prime personal objectives: better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Or as Burt Gummer once famously said, when you need it and don't have it, you sing a different tune. Oh, and that's another thing I was just on the way to find. Wouldn't you know my luck? It's my lucky day. I always think those are items. You run out of rubies far faster than you think you will. Especially in below zero. Below zero, you need diamonds like crazy. Let's see. Grabbing you because I'm going to eventually need you.
New blueprint acquired.
What would you call these of mine? This little list of stuff I always try to have planned for. Let's call them my personal maxims, maybe? That's a good word for it. Well, anyway. My personal directives include planning ahead, being self-sufficient, always having gear when you need it, instead of waiting until you need it to get it. As you'll notice, this doesn't include fish, but I will grab me a Reginald. Next video, I should have my hands on a... let's grab as many Reggies as we can, because these are the best fish. And I think one of them had a freaking... I think one of them is infected. Speaking of...
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
Need quartz like crazy, too. Hence why they have such big deposits of it. Yeah, sorry if this isn't me doing a first-time playthrough, but it's who I am. I didn't make my channel, I didn't start uploading videos until long after I had the capability. Alright. Why did a fish do 15 damage to my Sea Moth? What's the fish made out of? Depleted uranium? For those that don't know, depleted uranium is extraordinarily heavy, dense stuff. Where the frick it... Oh, there we go. Damage my friggin' Sea Moth. Quit denting... Ah! Wish I would have spotted you a little sooner. Oh, double douches. Double douche nozzles. Yeah. Peter Griffin sound, go. Yeah. Grabbing you. Yeah. I don't know why I sometimes do that when I'm nervous in any situation. Like, oh good, I'm about to get hit. Yeah. One of the weirder sounds I make on a general basis. And you are ultra high capacity tank. I will take an ultra high capacity over a lightweight high capacity, because the lightweight high capacity is situationally useful. A small amount of speed boost, or would you rather have a lot more oxygen? Yeah, it's heading back to base. Got those Reggies ready to cook. Where the heck am I? Okay. I did not like that sound. I don't know what that sound was. I just know that I don't like it. Alright, I used the space pen. Back on the space pen, I'm thinking about it again. It has these little ridges on the very side that aren't meant for this. It's meant for, like, I guess, helping your grip. With if you're wearing gloves that make it hard to hold a pen. So they help you grip they help the pen to assist in your grip. I hit a frickin' spade fish and it... These fish are frickin' indestructible. How do you eat these fish if they do between 12 and 16 damage to your frickin' ships? How fast does this charge? Okay, so about as fast as the about as fast as about as fast as the Sea Moth Sea Glide drains power, is about as fast as that. Charges. Okay. We are 25 minutes in. It feels like I just barely started. Jeez. I swear, once I get the editing software, you're going to see me just doing so much more stuff. Well, the software and the ability to do things. I'll work on the interior color because I think the glass might be throwing me off a little. But red and gold, I'm a huge Marvel fan, so Iron Man, red and gold. I might up the brightness on the gold portion. Change that up a little bit. It looks like gold, but I always think of gold as being just a little bit more yellow than this. So this is fully charged now. Is it fully repaired? Okay. So eventually I'm going to start doing a lot more work and improving everything I can. The next episode, there should be a poll up, and I'll do another episode set of this later. I think later this week I'll be doing more Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I have titanium. I'm going to make a chair, so my frickin' there we go. So my frickin' hunger and thirst don't keep going down. Man, just taking a few seconds to sit. I know the feeling of wanting to sit and not being able to. Frickin' hate it whenever I go shopping. I have a bad back, so I need to sit every now and then to let my back recover. That's how out of shape I am, folks. I'm working on it, though. I'm exercising a little bit. But, there's our Sea Moth. If you have a better color scheme idea, please let me know. And if you have the ability, maybe show me on my Twitter. I'd be very happy to see any pictures. You know, if you have the game, or you can find someone else with a color scheme you like that you think would benefit me better. I'm thinking red and gold might just be my personal combination going forward. I'll think on that. Honestly, it's a good color combination. I might even switch to like a blue and silver if I can, because I like blue and silver way more than red and gold. It's a beautiful combination. But that'll do for this episode, since I don't want to keep going on and drag out your time watching. Hopefully I'll be posting a lot more frequently. I have very cruddy internet, very low-speed internet. It's satellite that isn't Starlink, so it's kind of it's not the fastest ever out there, but it once it runs out, they don't charge me overages, so that's why I have them. But that'll do for this episode. That'll be part 4 of the series in total. I will play more alone without recording anything. I might occasionally do like a few clips and post those to my Twitter if I feel like it. If I feel like it's worth worth noting, like, oh, I ran into this thing, no, that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's just that's it for this episode. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully with well, I'm not even going to expand on the base. Probably more lockers to line the walls. I got the metal for it. Why shouldn't I? But yeah, that'll do for there. I will hopefully have a much more robust storage capacity, and if I do expand the base, it'll just be for more rooms to put lockers in. And I will hopefully be back soon with the next set of videos. Bye for now.